My name's Sarah Caney and I work at Edinburgh, and my field of expertise is feline internal medicine. We see a lot of hypothyroid cats at our practice and probably diagnose at least a couple new cases every month personally, but we have a lot of hypothyroid patients on long-term management all the time. The majority of hypothyroid patients I see are managed medically in the long term for a number of reasons. Some patients will have surgery and some patients will have radioiodine. The conventional treatment options, I think, all have advantages and disadvantages, so it's nice to think of a curative treatment or potentially curative treatments such as a thyroidectomy or radioiodine, but surgical treatment requires anaesthesia, which is not suitable for all cats. Radioiodine, it has very limited availability, often there are long waiting lists, potential concerns of hypothyroidism. Medical management also, though, has some disadvantages. Some cats can suffer from side effects. So whilst it's readily available and doesn't need an anaesthetic, I think all of the treatments have their pros and cons. I first heard about YD about a year ago when I was invited to a Hills event, and the first time to have actually the potential of feeding an animal and for simply feeding that special diet to be all that you'd need to do to manage a condition is, I think, overwhelmingly awesome, really. I think my case selection is partly going to be according to the owner situation. So for example, the owners that are unable to medicate, this is obviously a very good option, but also partly on the cat situation. So for those cats where anaesthesia for surgery is impossible because of cardiac problems, where potentially they are either awaiting surgery and need some stabilisation there, or even those patients where in the longer term, for whatever reason, side effects or medication, another option is going to be very valuable. It is fantastic, I think, to have another option. We have 3 options currently, or we in the past had 3 options for hypothyroidism. To have a nutritional option undoubtedly is a good thing, and there will be cases that would not be manageable without the existence of this diet. So that's probably the main message I would have.